Hello, friends. Susan Axelrod here. It's a Sunday evening, and I wanted to just come live to you today to share a few thoughts. I'm sitting here in my little fuzzy jacket because I'm feeling cold today, to tell you the truth. I have been working so hard on my online course, which is called Discovering You Again for women in the second half of life. Hi, Judy. Thanks for joining me. I've been reviewing my materials, getting ready to launch my course for tomorrow, and feeling all of the beauty and power of knowing that I will be helping the people in the course really do some serious, deep self-reflection, to consider the lives they've led, and more importantly, what they want their life to be now in their second half. I heard the news today about Kobe Bryant, and I'm not a basketball fan. I watch some basketball, so I'm not claiming that I have any particular love for this specific basketball player. But the tragedy of a person who was a good person, and the tragedy of a father and daughter, and the other family, like this, especially when it's somebody who has celebrity, it touches you deeply. And so between the week that we had watching the impeachment hearings and asking yourself questions of morality and conscience, and my own personal work this week, working on my course called Discovering You Again, with full on intention and commitment to helping people go in and think expansively about their lives and take responsibility for your life. My friend Michelle Talbert posted the news about Kobe Bryant with one line. She said, "Pursue your dreams. It's urgent." And that struck me in such a powerful way today. I just literally had to come on and share a few thoughts with you, talk to you about what I'm doing, and encourage you to either join me in my course starting tomorrow night, or do whatever it is that you need to do right now so that you're really living life fully. These words, they're not just words that people say, the coaches and the motivational speakers, live out loud and live life fully and create the life you want. You get to choose whether or not these are words that you can actually do anything about. I'm just one regular person sitting here in my nice little fuzzy jacket because I feel cold inside. I had to just get warm today. I just feel cold inside. I'm just one person who is just doing what I'm doing, but I committed to it. I'm committing. That's the thing that I really want to share. I know people are joining me. Thank you so much. Oh, my cousin Ab is here. Hi, Ab. Renee is here. Good to see you. And Diane is here. Thank you for joining me today. I just decided to come on and share some of these thoughts. The very first session of my course that's starting tomorrow night is called Vices, Values, and Vision. And today was the day that I was really reviewing my materials and really getting myself set up to help whoever is there understand about the beauty and the benefit, the opportunity and responsibility to create your vision for your life. We can't all be famous people and live the life of the rich and the famous. But as we've learned today, shockingly and tragically, it doesn't matter if you are one of those people. Your life can still be lost so prematurely. And so I'm just trying to make the connection for you to really, take a breath for yourself, to go in and ask yourself what matters to you, and get over your vices. That's what I talk about in my course. in the first session, Vices, Values, and Vision, like, get over your vices. So what? So what they're vices? Get over them. Find your values, reprioritize, and create a vision for yourself. Hey, Mindy, good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you today. I'm talking about my online course. I'm just sharing some thoughts about this day. This is, devastating tragedy about Kobe Bryant after what I feel has been a very difficult week, listening all week to the impeachment hearings and what's gone on with all of that, really being in awareness about the year. It's an election year. And because I feel deeply, empathically, I feel that people are just living in this dystopia. We had dinner with friends last night, and the person I was with talked about dystopia. I had to actually ask him to, really define it. And it's a way of looking at life through a very difficult, negative oriented lens. And I was like, ooh, that is exactly it. What's happening right now. That's the conversations I have with people in my personal coaching work. I have so many clients, more clients than I ever imagined, because people are looking for ways to, kind of lift themselves up out of this space that we're kind of in. When tragedies happen, the natural disaster tragedies that are happening around us, Australia in flames, these things, they just happen and we just feel so out of control. My work as a coach and with my online course and with all the stuff that I do is to help you to understand that you can be in control, that it's your job, it's your responsibility to find that sense of control in your life. That's why I'm offering this course. Do you know my online course is a lot of work? It was really, as I was reviewing everything I did, I had my calendar out and here's all the different modules. I'm like, damn, this was a lot of work. I really put my heart and soul into each one of these modules. And then I offered it 2 times last year, and both times were amazing. And that's why I was going to get on tonight and be like, oh, you should join my course. It's going to be great. But the truth is, you should. Honestly, I was just reviewing my notes, my opening welcome notes for my first session of my online course. And I say, I was rereading my notes and I say, this is your time, 1 hour a week for 8 weeks, 1 hour, 8 weeks. It's not the most time, but whether you join me on my online course or whether you commit yourself to your best fitness, to your best mental outlook, to your best relationships, to your best work ethic, to your best moral conscience activity. Let's bring civility back to the world. What are you doing about it? Let's bring morality back to the world. What are you doing about it? However you do it, I just want to, just say, please take the responsibility and figure it out. Pursue your dreams. It's urgent. It's urgent. We all know people have been affected by various horrible circumstances, whether it's things like happened today, whether it's a natural disaster or illness. Today is the day. Today is the day that I really want to encourage you to step up to your own self, not to me. I'm like over here, I'm doing it. But I want to encourage you to step up to your own self and to your own life. Now, my cousin is on here and she's a big leader, like a big leader in her job and a bigger leader in a national association. But even still, I want to ask you, what more can you do? Or I should say it a different way, better said, is what you're doing working for you in your heart and in your soul? I know the answer is yes, but I'm just using you as an example because even somebody who's doing big stuff, There may be more to do, but more importantly, I just want to make sure that what we are doing is really the place of our soul. That's really what it comes down to. Yesterday or Friday on my radio show, I did a new meditation. I read it. I created a new meditation. I should say it came to me. It's called Soul Rising, and it's kind of this growing meditation that really has a crashing crescendo at the end about your soul coming forth and bursting through the surface. That gasp of air, like you've been underwater. And the work and activity of your life, when you're in it, when you're like on purpose, and when you've thought about these things that I'm talking about, what matters to me? Am I doing what matters to me? What if what I'm doing isn't the thing? It's okay. No problem. It's okay. There's no problems here. No worries. Just look ahead. Just look in the direction you want to go, and just keep doing what you're doing. And also, a little bit at a time, maybe swim in the direction that you want to go. Little bits. In my notes, I read, what did I say? Oh, I called them small vision bites. That it doesn't have to be everything all now. That's what led me to my breakdown. By the way, I just realized I'm wearing my fleece shirt from walking outside. I'm kind of a mess, but I just really decided to come on and just share some of these ideas with you. Nancy Matthew is here. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me today. So ultimately, bottom line is this. Are you connected to your soul? And are you on soul agenda? Are you on your soul agenda? That's what we do in Discovering You Again. The first session that we talk about a vision for our lives. Today I had a coaching call. My first coaching session was someone who was in my course last year. She was so excited. She made such progress, such huge, tremendous progress. She wanted to work with me personally as a coach. And she's like, this is the best thing ever. I'm so excited about these conversations. She said, they make me feel so alive. And that's really what I want for you. I would love for you to join me in my course. You can still register. Let's just do this. But whether you join me in my course or however you want to do it, you may be a person of your own faith. You may pray. You may be a person who has a big friend group at home, and you may, start talking to people in this more aspirational way about soul purpose. That's really what it is that we need. We need to be in awe every day, not like dread and worry and fear and anxiety, which is the way it feels for most of us when we watch the news. We want to be in awe. We want to be in awe of the miracles. That's what we really want to be. You wake up, you open your eyes, you thank God, like for my breath and for my soul. That's what we really want to do. Oh, sorry, Sadie, my niece is calling me. I'll have to call you back, honey. That's the way we want to live our lives. And that's what we do in my online course called Discovering You Again. If this is something it is for women, I know I have some men on here today. Hi, thank you. Herschel's here. Thank you for joining me. My friend Nechama is here. Hi, Nechama. Thank you for joining me. I created a safe space for women to go. I created a safe space for women to gather, to really be able to voice the things that are on their mind, and voice things like, what about me? And voice things like, I'm not sure anymore. Like I used to. No problem. We got 8 weeks to work it out and work it through. That's what we do. And on the one hand, 8 weeks may seem like a long time, but it does go very quickly. But if you and you can do this on your own. What about the next 8 weeks for you? What can you do? What can you commit to for yourself in just 1 hour a week? Because it's so important. Pursue your dreams. It's urgent. I want to thank, again, my friend Michelle Talbert for that line. I mean, of course, you know me. I'm like, I'm in dream pursuit every day. But still in all, when I saw her write those words, I was like, oh, am I really still in that dream pursuit? Am I in that impact way of being? Am I really definitely still crystal clear about what it is that I want to be doing, what it is that I could be offering to others? That's what I wanted to share with you today. It is, I don't know what to say about when life is precipitously cut short. You know, it could happen in so many ways. It could also happen even if it's not like an accident or an illness. It could happen from, you know, something, a breakdown of some sort. There's so many things that can happen in our lives. So my job is to be like, let's do this. You know, like, let's lift up, let's open up. Let's do this now. Let's not wait another day. Another thing, when I was reviewing my notes, that I said in my notes was in the welcome was talking about this. Good for you for joining this course now, for doing this now for yourself. Actually, for me, good for me, because that's actually what I did to create it. I wasn't all done. I wasn't even sure how it would go. I mean, honestly, I just wasn't sure. I never imagined the amazing community that would be created or how some people's lives would be transformed. But I was pursuing my dreams because it was urgent. And that's really what it is that I want to encourage you today. My friend Lisa came on. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for joining me today. I'm just about to end. So, Lisa, you can watch the video and type in #replay. Thank you. I'm so happy to see you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I moved my lives over to my business page because that was the smart business thing to do. And I know that a lot of people have not followed me over there yet. They haven't set up the notifications or something. My friend Judy did. She comes every day. So I know people are watching the video, but I just want to say thank you to each and every single one of you today for joining me this little spontaneous evening. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so grateful for you to come on and be with me in this moment. And honestly, it is what we need. We need to be together more than ever. More than ever, we feel isolated and alone. I mean, honestly, look at me. I put on this. This is how I was feeling, even though my husband's here and he's making dinner. I'm so lucky. This is what we need to do, whether it's local, if you're in community, you know, at home, wherever you are, in a faith community or whatever kind of community you are, a friend community, or if you come online. I've learned of the amazing beauty that can be had with people online. I've gotten to know people online and then moved to real telephone calls with real humans, each other, and then even further still to meet up with people. Susan Horn Greif, Susan and Jackie, I met up with them after meeting them online, and other people as well. So, okay, so let's breathe. If you happen to be a Kobe Bryant fan, I know you're hurting even more than the rest of us who are just seeing it as a human tragedy. And as to the natural disasters going on in the world, I think we're all suffering from this. And as to the political disasters going on in the world, please take your responsibility, find your voice, and use your voice if you want and if you dare. Okay? All right. So thank you. Let's breathe again. We just need to breathe. We just need to breathe and open so we can just get through these difficult times together. Okay? All right. Now listen, folks, I'm going to drop the link to my course. If you want to do this, please join me. You can still register tonight. You can even register tomorrow morning. We're meeting tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, which is 4:30 p.m. on the coast. I know that it is. But you can still, I have one person who's going to shut her office door at 4:30 in California, and she's going to do it. She's going to join and she's going to do it. So even if you're on the West Coast, you can still just squeeze us in at the end of the day. All right, friends, I want to say I'm sending love your way. Okay? All right. Take good care. I'll see you soon. Bye.